Hello, everybody. We're back with more Tales of Zestiria. We're not a new place. This isn't a new place. We talked so long, my controller shut off.
Mine did not.
Sorry. Oh no, that actually might.
Uh-oh. No, if it was on when it initialized, it should maybe no. Did it give it to me? Oh no.
Yeah.
It gave it to me.
Yeah. Gotta do the return to title
Your
thing.
controller went idle, so it gave one to me.
Yep. That do be how it be. Controls.
Well, alright, who's won now?
It's good. He's good. Alright, anyways. We are back in Horsa. After ending last...
I told you you needed to swap it around.
I didn't fucking save.
Oh. Yep, we're in Horsa. And we could find plenty of Horsa in the stabula.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
I think more Horsa makes me think of horsey instead. Wait, this doesn't make any sense.
No, well, my controller is now controller 1. So you want controller 2.
Ugh, I hate that.
I am now, and on player 2, you need controller 1.
Correct. Good point. Alright, we're back in Horsa because I did a very minor amount of grinding. And by minor, I mean, like, extremely minor. Oh, right. We had changed settings. Motherfucker. All of the things that I did as prep got canceled because of the controller thing. I did it. It even warned me and I did it.
I think we're just going to have to hang it up tonight. This is not the night.
And look, sometimes it happens. Sometimes that's just the way. That's just the way it is.
Some things will never change.
So yeah, we're in Horsa because I ran around and ground a very minor amount. I think I got us 1 level total. And I did that because we were kind of getting our asses slapped in the swamp. So, you know, I didn't really want to get my ass handed to me anymore, so. But I don't think we did enough grinding for it to really matter. So
let's just take some time.
Yeah, we might end up. We're not going to specifically grind, but we might end up having to do some grindy work. Those guys are weak to fucking Edna. Really how I want this to go, but, you know. Not a huge fan of David standing there for a solid like 3 seconds after we split.
Purification complete.
I'm actually, we were talking about this earlier. I actually really enjoy a lot of things about this game. I actually really, hey, how's it going, TJ? I actually really enjoy the battles in this game. I think they're quite fun. I know some people are, you know, not fans of how the characterization and the armaments, etc., work. I think it's really quite an enjoyable system. But I am really looking forward to Berseria because I have this memory of feeling like it was better, and I'm hoping that that is still true.
I will say that I feel like the way this battle system works and the way the characters all work, that this was designed
for
with
multiplayer.
multiplayer. Like it feels like it's designed to have 2 people play together.
Ah!
Just for you, Edna. Edna, be careful. Quickness.
That's a cool one.
Quick circle. Cut through.
How does multiplayer work in Tales of Zestiria? So the key thing with Zestiria, unlike other Tales games, right? Obviously, most Tales games you have 4 characters that you can use in battle. Generally speaking.
Formidable opponent.
In Zestiria, there are only two. This is somewhat spoilery, by the way. So if you're not interested in slight spoilers, do not listen. But there's only 2 human characters, and those 2 human characters, there are 4 Seraph characters. So I can just show, right? Like, there are 2 human characters, Saray and Rose, and then there are 4 Seraph characters. You can play any of the characters, but there is a thing called armatization where a human combines with a Seraph to gain that Seraph's powers, right? So the game is designed around the concept of you playing a human character and combining with the multiple different Seraphs to take advantage of their powers. And since there are 2 human players, if you play around that concept, it's very easy for a 1-player and a 2-player to like manipulate an elemental system. So it really feels very 2-player focused, basically. And it's really cool.
Also,
I think
like,
it's very fun.
If like one player is playing a human character and the second player is playing that alternate or that character's assigned Seraph, that player just loses control.
Yeah.
While the armatization's up.
That's kind of the downside of it. Yeah, is if you don't have access to both of the human characters at any given time, it can mean that the second player loses control if the primary player takes control from them.
Yeah, but like the fact that like you said, 2 human characters and a bunch of Seraph to like, you know, it just feels to me like that it was intended to be.
All right, these are
because like even like you look at the bottom of the screen right there, it's like you see like the pairings, right? Like it's. And so, for example, I'm gonna armatize right now and see how we join together. And now that bar is just 1, and we're like souped up.
And now I've armatized.
And
I
so,
did it
yeah, now
automatically because the fucking thing kicked my ass. So yeah, it's actually a really cool system. I think it's very well designed, and it's a lot of fun to play. But I do think there are flaws with it, and I think I understand, I feel like, why certain people do not appreciate the system because they feel like it pigeonholes them, and they don't like that. And that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, all the other Tales games, it's like each character is their own unique thing. All 4 characters that are fighting are doing their own fucking thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever. I don't know. It's an interesting take, and I like it.
I agree, right? Like, but that is the scenario. It also, I think, not only does it diminish the number of characters and the... I say that, I don't know. There's a lot of like back and forth because every time I try to come up with an argument, I'm like, oh, I can devil's advocate that, right? Like really fucking easily, yeah. I can because like it really just comes down to preference. And so far, I actually really like. I say so far. We've played enough of it at this point that I don't think it's a so far. I really like the setting, the way that the system works in this game. It's actually quite fun.
Yeah. Agreed.
Because you get your own character, and then you also get, you know, a variant of for other characters. You know?
Can we talk a second about how Soray just sticks his fingertips into something when he climbs? He's literally just doing this.
Yeah.
to
It's
climb.
great.
It's silly.
Aha.
Right road. That's a silver chest.
Yes, it is.
Ready, everyone?
Hey, why don't
Yeah. Weakness fire.
Jay?
I was waiting for a heal. I was backed up and blocking, waiting for a heal, and Edna would not do it.
I mean, there's a thing called an item. Swap to a new Seraph. Swap to a new Seraph. Ah!
Would you perish? What's happening?
Well, we're not using things. New Seraph. New Seraph. New Seraph. We got demolished on this. Oh,
doing?
goodness. Damn.
That was embarrassing.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. How embarrassing.
Let's restore our
How we got positive grade is beyond me.
Well, you know.
Wait,
The game's like, oh, look, you didn't die. Good job.
Dexterity's decor.
Cool. Fight this again.
You awake,
Oh
Edna?
god. Oh fuck, I don't have 4. I was like, I'm just gonna end this quick. What the fuck is happening? The game insists that I target this thing. Like, I tried changing and it won't let me, so I guess I'm fighting that. Oof. Okay.
All right, that was
That's
better
a
than
little
last
bit
time,
better. A
but
little
not by
bit,
much.
Not much.
Yeah. Like I said, we were kind of getting our asses kicked in the swamp, so that's why I tried to do a little bit of grinding. But actually, like, grinding is very slow in this game. Like, I'm used to other games. If I put, like, 30 minutes into grinding, I'm used to getting, like, you know, a handful of levels. I've been doing, like, 30-minute grinding sessions in this game and getting, like, a level at most. Which feels bad.
That's
You know?
not great.
Yeah. So, IDK.
Totally found it.
Oh, thank you, Edna.
Oh, right. I
think it's
forgot about that.
Aoi.
I do have... while I was running around, I had everyone on different support talents leveling things. So, let's see what we got. We've got snack preparation. Let's get some wind stepping back. Also, snack preparation's fine. Yeah, I don't know that I care. Well. That's fine. That seems okay.
Okay, desu ka?
Alright, what's our fucking goal, actually? The hell? Meet with Maven. Oh, right. We have to find the remaining Iris gems. We have a place to the left and a place to the right. Got that. We've already been up there. Go over here, I guess.
Ready your shepherdess?
Alright.
Can you dig it?
Yeah! Tiger Blade!
Don't get clingy.
Tiger Fang!
Blood trigger! Now! I like this!
We're just
Awake
friends.
better.
Hey, why don't you
Keep it up!
Calling back! Heat barrier!
let your guard down? Don't get clingy.
Heal my ailment!
We're just friends. This is for you, Rose.
Healing
Thank
circle.
you, Safid.
I ain't gonna stop. Don't get clingy.
Did you?
Oh.
Yeah, that's funny. He actually called me out by name. He's like, "This is for you, Rose."
Did he?
Hey,
Nice.
why don't
Yeah.
Soul siphon!
I actually knew I was getting healing because, like, that's what he said for, like, the beginning of his casting charge.
Soul siphon!
Which is cool. I like that.
Hey, sweetie. Stay with me.
I'm not sure about the whole him saying sweetie, but, you know, I'll accept it.
That's funny. Me and Rachel are still watching the live-action One Piece, and they haven't yet introduced Sanji, and I don't know if they are in this season.
In this season, yeah.
But, like, I'm super, like, concerned, like, how are they going to betray him?
Sure. Yeah, are they going to pull back on the rampant sexism of One Piece?
Yeah.
Or are they going to lean into it?
Ray, look around you.
I hope it's not the latter.
Oh.
I don't know, Jeremy. Are you watching the live action?
I haven't started yet. I do want to, but I have not started it yet.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to convince Casey to, but
Alright,
she's hesitant.
It's not really good.
Pretty good.
It's okay.
It's good.
Come on,
I think I'm going to enjoy it. Basically what I have heard is
What was that?
it just flies at you, bro.
Genuinely thinks live-action animes are often a fail.
Oh, yeah.
And likes to pick on Jay about One Piece. It's pretty good.
Sure. I think from what I've heard is that generally speaking, is everything the best it could be? No, but like, does it capture the fun of One Piece? Yes. So like, I mean, that's pretty good.
I don't know enough about One Piece to say how accurate it is. But
Sure.
from an outsider that often judges how unnecessarily exaggerated and long One Piece is,
Yep.
I found it quite enjoyable. I think they capture the heart of what they believe One Piece to be, and it's pretty good so far.
That's my expectation.
I told Rachel about Sanji's eyebrows, and she doesn't think they're gonna do it in the live action.
Oh, no.
If they're not gonna do Usopp's long nose, there's no way she's gonna do the eyebrow.
On me.
Yeah, why not? Why?
But not the big nose.
Because it's really easy to just draw an eyebrow with a fucking marker than it is to make a giant prosthetic nose.
I mean, it's pretty easy to make a giant prosthetic nose in this day and age.
Yeah.
Bixby?
Whatever. If they can do it on Buggy, why didn't they do it on Usopp? Because it's stupid. That's why they're not
There
doing
might
it
be
on the
something
Iron
Oh,
nearby.
I'm gonna be so happy.
I mean, I can
he's gonna
tell
show
you.
up.
No, I can tell you specifically why they didn't do it on Usopp.
To go, Rose.
Dumb.
Not done yet.
No, because it's a fucking racial issue. Like, it's an intensely racial issue, and One Piece has been criticized for its representation of different races repeatedly.
What
and
race is he supposed to be in the anime? I asked Jay, but Jay didn't really know.
I mean,
I believe
I
I believe it's supposed to be. I'm unsure if it's supposed to be like Polynesian or if it's supposed to be like a African American based race, right? Like,
well, I mean, the nose is inspired by Tengu. Like, it's not like a race thing per se. It's relation to, like, you know, Tengu.
so
So
Oda, right? Like, or whatever the fuck his name is, the creator was like, oh, I gave Usopp his nose because I really like Tengu.
An umbrella around.
I mean, they always squeeze in little, like, references to thing in there.
Yeah, they squeeze in a lot of references to a lot of different things, right? But here's the other thing, and this is what I try to remind people, like, perception is what matters, oftentimes more than intent, right? Like, if your character design is perceived as racist, then it doesn't always matter if you're like, oh, I didn't mean it to be racist,
Right.
you know? Norman's just fucking hanging out here. Also, remind me if this is correct, but wasn't it? It might not have been Usopp. It might have been someone else, but wasn't in the like first couple of original like episodes that Usopp showed up in, like his skin color was quite a bit darker?
That was so long ago, bro.
Okay.
That was so fucking long ago.
Remember, it's been so
I don't
many years.
remember if that's Usopp, but there is a famous character that was done like that, right? And then they were later on like, let's pull this back a little bit.
All I know is Nami was a normal girl, and then over time her boobs grew with her.
Everyone,
know.
every single instance, like it's like they suddenly. There were once upon a time females in that show that had relatively anatomically correct bodies, right? For the fact that it's an anime, obviously, right? And then all of a sudden, there weren't. There just are none anymore. None of them. It's the wildest thing ever.
Yeah.
They just keep getting bigger. Just keep getting bigger. Their waists keep getting smaller, and their boobs keep getting bigger.
Yep, you can hold Nami with
Yes.
with your index finger and thumb.
That's a problem. That's a problem. If I could just, no context, just be saying their waists keep getting smaller and their boobs keep getting bigger, and my fiance can be like, are you talking about One Piece? That's a problem.
Yeah, I agree.
That being said,
How are you like?
still enjoy the show.
How are you liking this Tales game?
It's fun. I think it's not my favorite Tales game. There are problems with it. I really think I need to jump down here somewhere. But it is an enjoyable experience.
Just passed it.
No, yeah, I that's going back. I thought there was going to be a way to, like, jump
I
down
don't think
over
there's
here.
another.
Is there?
It's fine. The story is a bit basic, but the sequel to this game is actually pretty good.
That's what so I played a little bit of both, right?
Yeah.
And so we were gonna just play Tales of Berseria, but then I told Jay that they're linked. Granted, I don't actually know how much they are linked. I just know that they are.
Yeah,
And so
Jay's
we were
never
like,
played
let's do it.
Berseria.
Exactly, right? So it was like, oh, well, let's play Zestiria first, and then we can both go into Berseria kind of fresh and new-ish, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
So my opinion is a little biased. I tend to lean towards revenge stories as well as chick flicks, whatever.
Well,
But
yeah, okay.
But I played this. I did play Berseria, and I have played most of the Tales games that are available for playing. I only didn't play like the
It seems
first
there's a
couple
treasure
that were
chest
ever
near us.
available.
Sure.
I love Berseria. I have a very soft spot for it in my heart. It's a wonderful story. So I played Berseria first, and then I played this game.
Sure.
And so I enjoy this game through the context I got with Berseria. Without Berseria, I would say this game is kind of boring. Berseria is much better.
I think that is probably going to be my opinion as well.
Come on, Zafid!
Yeah.
Like, there are things about this game that I actually really enjoy. Like, I really enjoy the characterizations that they have. Like, the character interactions with one another, I think, in this game are actually really well done because they feel really believable. Like, actually people hanging out with each other, you know, type thing. But as far as the story goes and everything like that, I'm very like, oh, it feels very MacGuffin driven and like, oh, we can't tell you what's going on because that would spoil everything, and like, okay. You know? That just
I
seems
really
silly.
like the story in Berseria. I love the combat. It was one of my favorite things about that game. And so going from that into this game, to me, you can definitely see a big difference between the two.
Oh yeah.
The story is definitely more
Yay, another
generic
empty victim.
in Berseria, but that doesn't make it less enjoyable, at least for me.
That's actually one of the reasons why I really wanted to play Berseria with Jay, is because I actually think it has one of the best combat systems in the franchise. And Jay, I know, is very driven by good gameplay. So I was like, I really want Jay to play Berseria because I think he'll really enjoy playing it, you know? But
I've never been able to get Jay to play
All these
Berseria.
white
I tried for a
flowers
couple
surrounding a
years. He
single
kept
red
saying,
one.
"No, I'm okay."
Though
Why?
I'd
It's
probably
so
switch colors
cute.
were it
I
up to
just
me.
did not find it. I didn't want to play it.
You
At least
didn't-
not alone, I guess.
he didn't find it
That's almost
appealing
impressively
at
wrong.
first glance.
Fine. Then go take a look yourself.
Yeah.
Not a
I
bad
will
idea.
say, flat out,
bet
I
there's
know
something in the
there are
soil
going
there
to be,
affecting it.
there's at least
know what
one
you find.
big
Oh,
function
and
in,
careful.
or
That
not
one
function,
feeds
but
on
one
blood.
big focus
something
in
you said at the
Berseria that I know
beginning of
Jay's
the
not going to
conversation.
enjoy.
Mickey, my boy,
But
You don't know me.
it's pain
much
what
like
makes a
me,
man
I
out
think
of
we'll
you.
both just
If
gloss
growing
over
up
it and be
means
like,
turning
okay,
into a
shut up,
creature
don't
like
care,
you,
move on.
I'll take a pass.
Right?
So
Yeah.
the red comes
So,
from
you
red,
know.
huh? Just like me.
Like, it definitely gets cliche
Just
for
like you?
sure.
My name.
But
Besides
Sure.
I love
modern
it.
meaning,
It just,
in
I
the
have
old
such a
tongue,
soft spot
rose
for it.
meant
I
one
remember
makes
really
the blood
enjoying
flower
the
bloom.
characters and really
That's
having a good time and
disturbing.
being surprisingly
Remember this, my
like
boy.
invested
Knowing what it is
in
to fear a woman
some
will
of
also
the
make a man out of
motivations
you.
of the characters. Not all of the motivations of the characters, but some of them.
Yeah. I fully get what you mean there. Some of them are like exaggerated and kind of dumb,
me
but
do
for
my
the
thing.
most part, it's very understandable where they're all coming from. Well, I'll let y'all be. I just wanted to come by and say hi and listen to y'all.
Always fun. Hope you're doing well.
Bye. I'm doing
Bye.
great.
Oh. Not gonna lie, Jay. I might have to like come visit you and Rachel soon.
Okay.
If
Mikasa.
if for no other reason than I need more people to be able to play Queen by Midnight with.
What the who by what?
It's the board game that Critical Role put out recently.
Oh,
okay.
But it's 3 to 6 players, so I
Oh,
can't really
God.
play it with just Casey, you know. So, sorry, I missed what you were saying,
that
TJ.
Gives us 4.
Here's a fact
If
when
Casey
if I can
wanted to
convince
come.
Casey to come, yeah.
Yeah.
You were playing Tales of Symphonia back when you were using costume titles because the costumes on the characters look good. Notice that the characters kept dying even when you built them good and you realized the costume died. Yeah. Oh, they give no stat boost when leveling? Oof.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not actually a fan. Like, so I actually really like titles in Tales games, and I like
we should
when
do this.
titles give you things rather than just being kind of like generica whatevers. I'm not a fan of when titles give things on level up, i.e. like stat boost on level up, because then it makes me feel like I have to min-max things, and that feels frustrating to me. So. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Ah! Like, I don't actually like.
Is it over?
I say that.
I'm kind of
I,
tired.
I say that, and it's very it is difficult for me to like RPGs where if you don't level in a specific manner, it can screw up your capabilities later on in the games, right? Like I'm fine with having little gimmicks or whatever, or like bonus stats or add-ons or things like that, but if I can't grind it out later, I don't really enjoy that, because it means that there's a right way and a wrong way, and if I fuck it up, right, like I can basically make it to where it's very hard to do things in a game. Now that's pretty rare. Normally with most RPGs, if you run into a situation like that, you can just grind it out a little bit more and it'll be fine. I'm gonna go save fucking Edna. Yep. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize, dude.
I will do it anyways.
You act on instinct way
I
too
understand.
much.
Oh, did your instincts tell you? Why don't we take a rest and eat some snacks?
You take a rest, Lila. Okay. Damn. Where the fuck is this gold key? Okay. Well, Jason, I believe we have explored most of this area, except for going into the 2 dungeons and fighting the Medusa again. What do you want to do?
Medusa. I want a Medusa.
Okay. Guess we'll go see how that goes.
What do you mean, how it goes? It's gonna go fine.
I mean, I assume she's going to be stronger than what she was last time.
Why would you make that assumption?
Because otherwise, what's the point of us fighting her a second time?
Because it's fun.
Good to go, Rose?
Where the fuck am I? Oh, there.
Shudder and fall to the earth! Quick trigger! Shudder and fall to the earth! Guess this is trouble.
I hate how effective this one move is.
Swap your Seraph.
Oh shit.
You're over there letting Edna
Didn't
get
notice.
killed. My god, man.
Man, I am
Protect
not my Seraph's. I am not
You
my Seraph's
are
keeper.
your Seraph's keeper. What are you
I
talking
am not
about?
my Seraph's keeper.
You are absolutely your Seraph's
No.
keeper. She has 1 HP. She about to die.
I'm not her keeper.
Unbelievable.
What do you mean? Unbelievable. It's believable.
Unbelievable.
You know what? I don't care. 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Wow.
They did.
Well, you know.
Stamina to spare. You guys hanging in?
I suppose.
I guess I could have saved that for Medusa, but whatever.
Not your Seraph's keeper.
I'm not my Seraph's keeper.
Fucking wild.
I don't understand what you don't underget. What you get? The what? The words.
The words. What the words?
My mind just went abort.
That was something. All right, let's chomp on some food, shall we? We got. Oh, that seems fun. Lego.
My ego.
Okay.
Yeah, that was probably a bad.
Yikes. Very weak to physical.
This is Uriah.
Wait, this isn't
I've got.
Stino?
I can do physical.
Shudder and fall to the earth.
She's not.
For snuggling. Hey, why don't you?
What the fuck was that? That was cool.
This one
Soul siphon.
going right for your heart. The neck is fine, right? Better kiss me back. Hey, why don't you?
She is not weak to physical.
Let your guard down.
Well,
We're heating up.
This
Well,
is the
she's not-
first power hit we got on her.
no. Okay, so being weak to physical is not the same thing as us hitting Apodois or Fiend. We still have to hit Apodois or Fiend to trigger a power hit, but but she takes more damage from physical attacks than she does from magical attacks.
Okay. 10-4. Gotcha. Does this Medusa not do the stone thing?
I assume. Oh god, that's bad. Moving camera. Let's see. What's my fucking? I don't want to do the.
Is there an earlier one? There you
Freeze
go,
strike, there it
on your
is.
left.
Going right for your heart. Don't get clingy. We're just friends.
Trigger.
We're heating up.
Make you vulnerable.
Can you dig it? Hey, why don't you?
Going to hell. Ready?
Got a little bit of HP there.
Yeah.
We're heating up. Can you dig it? Don't get clingy. We're just friends. We're heating up. Can you dig it? Don't get clingy.
Frozen corpse is going to
We're
hell.
just friends. Hey, why don't you? Let your guard down. Hey, sweetie. Stay with me.
Oh, beat the shit out of her.
Kinda cramped in here.
You could probably hit her with a mystic aromatization. Or not.
Well, I don't think a mystic aromatization is gonna matter that much comparatively.
I'm gonna assume that's gonna do significantly more damage.
Oh, maybe.
It's fine, right? Better kiss me back. Don't get clingy.
Nope, don't do that.
We're just friends. This one's
I'm also
don't stop.
going right for your
trying to
Hey,
keep.
sweetie. Stay with me. Don't get clingy.
I'm trying to keep them casting at her, basically.
Friends. We're heating up.
I think things just got a little bit louder.
Going right for your heart. Hey, why don't you?
Oh fuck.
Really? We go this long?
Edna, be careful.
Back out, swap.
Oh, that took so much of my goddamn blast gate. That one-shot me? How is this falling apart? We were doing just fine. Did we hit like a enraged threshold?
No, she just. We've been keeping her locked in combos. So.
Embarrassing. I'm in a bind.
Okay, remember, if she's casting, do not use your melees, not your skills. To fucking, you know what I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
because if you use skills, she will auto cast.
Oh, cool. I'm so glad I didn't use my...
Time to get psyched
I'm
up.
glad I just stuck to my autos.
You gotta use an auto that's gonna break her. Also, swap into Sarah.
Faster and stronger.
I swapped into Sarah.
You did. You did it.
I ain't gonna stop. Neck is fine, right?
Fuck.
Better kiss me. This is for you, Rose. I ain't gonna stop.
Why did she? What? Why is she no longer vulnerable to that? Oh. Fuck.
Why am I no longer getting SC back?
You got frozen.
Oh,
You ain't getting SC back because you dead, son. You dead, son. You, Sarah?
I've got her.
Got it. You got it.
Let's do our best. Eyes on the prize. Abandon your doubts for the truth
Oh,
is within.
it's not. It's a different.
Yeah, it's the. Well, I mean, the other one had the laser beam as well. He just doesn't have.
Why am I so fucking like always empty on SC? Like,
She might have an effect. Ooh, tough battle.
man, it's so weird because like I really felt like we had that under control the first half.
Until, yeah, the last 40% just got real fucking rough.
Yeah.
You glorified
Oh,
me
well.
as a saint! You pushed all of it on me! You did nothing to help! You let disease take the children one by one!
I'll roll off.
None of it! None of
I'll
it
roll
was
off, Armor
my
Spotus.
fault!
Careful, get back.
Very upset.
Yeah.
Oh
She
god.
still had fight left in her?
She also teleported out. That's the
purify her either.
second
Not doing so hot, are we?
Medusa that has
Wasn't that Hellion?
teleported out.
Yeah, it must have been the saint, betrayed by the people she believed in.
I'm starting to become very
Medusa-type
concerned that
Hellions tend to
we're
be
gonna
women
have to
with high
fight
degrees of self-righteousness
3
and
Medusas
hatred.
at a time.
Oh, so that's why you freeze when
Not
they
a
glare at
problem.
you.
The saint was a nun. Maybe the church in Pendrago would have some info on her.
Ooh,
Let's check it out. We can't have Hellions like that running wild.
very scary. My god. 0 grade.
Sweets are so good.
You think?
Especially after a battle.
Like, fucking oof. Yo. Okay, well... The Saint turned into the Hellion. Okay, we're gonna go to Pendrago and see how that goes.
How Pendrago's.
Yes, how Pendrago's. Oifa doifa!
Huh.
I would assume at the church? Perhaps?
More black stuff. Love it.
Right. Nidfortin. Ah, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a trio. Cause I mean, you know, mythology, trio of Gorgons, eldest of the Fortin sisters. Oh. Oh no.
What?
Well, yeah, exactly. I don't give two shits about that, but they apparently did. Okay, so Pilzerback Wetland. Oh, that was the actual cardinal. I don't remember her.
Yep, yep.
I can't believe it.
Huh.
Both of the Medusa-type Hellions
Are her sisters.
They're probably Cardinal Fortin's sisters.
Are you sure? It seems like too much of a coincidence.
Well,
Why do you think
the
that?
only way to learn the truth is to ask the Hellions themselves.
But how?
If we're right, then I'm guessing they've gone back to their hometown.
Okay.
A gut feeling?
Sort of, yeah. Just a hunch based on how humans think.
Well, it's not impossible, psychologically speaking.
Halfway logic is better than no logic at all.
And
You think
Rose's
so?
gut hasn't led us astray yet.
But we can't go there right now. Glaven Basin is currently closed off.
So, we'll have to sit tight and wait for an opportunity, huh?
Probably for the best, because if we gotta fight two of them at the same time, oof. Just one of them kicked our ass. Oh, it's all the same.
Oh, well, I mean... Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Weren't sure on that one? Okay, cool. We did most of the stuff. Wait. Can we teleport out of the save? That would be dope. Oh. Nice. Okay, we need to go back to where we just were. I think. And quest is to go to this place, the Litwurg Woods entrance. I don't know what the abandoned Rodine is. Do you remember where the gold key is?
Do I remember? It was in the what was it called?
It's I know it's here. I know it's in the Pilzerback wetlands, but
Yeah.
I don't know where within the Pilzerback
Gold key
wetlands it's.
location.
I'm
Tales of...
I'm assuming it's going to be in one of these locations.
The bottom area of the Pilzerback wetlands, there's a lily pad that you can use the wind power to teleport to another point, which leads to an abandoned village.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's called the abandoned village of Rodine. From there, if you head back, you can find a ruin. This ruin is called Arctus Ruins.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you head
Continue.
past the save point, you'll find a copper chest. In that copper chest, in the middle of the room, is the gold key.
Okay. So it's in here. Is where it is. in this dungeon, the Arctis ruin.
This is where the gold key be.
Fucking spoopy.
Wow, that's a chunky boy.
Good to go.
All right, we got a Gerst.
That's not a chunky boy. That is a thin boy. Weak fire. I think fire's on the left.
A ghost can self-destruct as a last resort.
Would it really suffer till the very end?
Then we
A
better
ghost
watch ourselves to the end.
Can self-destruct as a last resort?
Edna, be careful! Blood moon! Hang on, everyone!
Oh, I'm not even anywhere close.
Swap out.
This is for you.
I don't like paying attention to my Seraph's HP. I don't like it. I want to just go unga bunga with my one character.
You heard it. You heard it here. Jay's favorite technique, Unga Bunga.
Oh yeah. Why do you think I do strength builds in all the Souls likes I play? I just want to do.
You don't
Angry Man
only
Swing
strength
big
build, but you do definitely primary strength build. My God, that's a cool fucking skill.
You sure are strange, Saray.
Really?
Thanks.
Definitely weird.
You're also really...
Not weird.
Oh. I'm gonna swap my Zavid over for Lila.
Let's restore our health.
What did we get? Get something new there? Oh, we did. We got a new battle action. What? We're never gonna get these quick evades. Retribution. Damage received the last time you defended is added to your next attack as damage. However, the effect cannot exceed your maximum HP. That's kind of cool. But only while you're armatized.
Oh, damn.
Dealing a total of 10,000 or more damage with a Mystic Art reduces the required blast gauge for each character by 1 once only. So it's a blast gauge refund. So if you do 10k damage with your blast gauge or with your Mystic Art, you get a refund. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I'm gonna take off Deadly Rage and put on 10k bonus. And
Yeah, we're actually at a point where we can start like refunding things.
yeah. Sure. Seems fun. Ah!
Health maintenance. Oh, Edna, you ain't looking too great.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Ready, everyone?
All right.
Oh God.
These are weak to air.
Zavid.
Do you wanna Zavid?
Sure, I'll Zavid.
Since I'm Lilaing for the ghosts.
Yeah. Okay.
Time you learn some humility.
We've seen other giant hellions, but this one's so huge.
If you want to live, attack while distancing yourself.
Breakthrough! Scorch Valley! Terror charge!
They did. Oh, they ain't.
Fear my wings!
Fear my wings.
I think it's time to take a breather somewhere.
All right. I was somewhat concerned when we walked in here about whether or not we would just get the shit kicked out of us, but it seems fine. Don't have the key. Okay. All right. I see how it is.
We need
a key. We should play some Eyes Maze.
Oh, that's
again
not
one day.
that one's
Yes,
weak to
we-
something else.
Still weak to.
Nope,
Air.
same one.
Oh,
To do
remind me
this.
after this to actually swap Zavid onto you.
After the swap the beat onto me.
Tiger Blade! Let's keep it up! Torrent Spear! Claim my power!
Not this time!
Torrent Spear! Tiger Blade! Phantasm Flash! Hang on, everyone!
Violent protection!
We'll be
Hold
gone.
on, I've gotta get my SC
We'll be
back.
gone.
Go!
Whirlwind Flash! Razor Vortex!
I still got stamina to spare.
Nice.
Give me speed.
I remember. Okay. What I was aiming to do. I also wanted to come over here, though, and see if there was anything that I wasn't using. Yeah, no. Those are the things.
You know,
Those are the things.
gotta go get our key, so we can get our key.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's a lot of stuff. All right.
This might be a thing, dude.
Anyways, decent place for us to go ahead and end this episode. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. We will see you next time for more Tales of Zestiria. Cha-cha.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.